Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 2 minutes remaining in the half. You're trailing by 14. You've got possession in your own territory. 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl back.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he's got a man complete. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. 36 yards on the play.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, this challenge starts in the second quarter with inside of 90 seconds left. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brandon LaFell, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they...
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thanks, Coach. So for this challenge, we start in the 3rd quarter with over 5 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got possession in your own territory, and it's 1st and 10. 1st down, Mayfield. A deep ball for Ellington. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Run.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. Okay, so you won't be going into feet. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Mayfield now. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Mayfield, and that's complete. It's Allington. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. A deep ball for Ellington. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mayfield looks to throw. A deep ball for Ellington. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They go play action. Mayfield. A deep ball for Ellington. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. A deep ball for Ellington. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. So for this challenge, we start in the 3rd quarter with over 5 minutes remaining. You're trailing. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 1st and 10. A deep ball for Ellington. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And off his back foot, he'll heave this. And that's caught it. Inside the 35.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking there for Bruce Ellington, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the 1st down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Let's go.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. So for this challenge, we start in the third quarter with over 5 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got possession in your own territory as we get set here, 1st and 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you came up short in this one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete. Brandon LaFell, his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congrats.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the...
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
All right, thanks, Coach. So for this challenge, we start in the third quarter with over 5 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Escaping the pressure right. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're down a field goal. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10.
You got 3.
Mayfield off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. Big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And a big loss here is... It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New York Giants. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway.
Let's go!
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And now... Second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready, 30 base. Rip left, rip left.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Flush to his right. And right away, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here we go! 30 base. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Ready?
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
X3, 218, jump.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
General West.
On second down, here's Barkley. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 33.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Set. 10 Lobo. Come on. 6-6, bullet hot.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
On 4th down, Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Alec Ogletree, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball, P. Let's get that ball right here.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now it's Jackson.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 10-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September
You're getting a
10th.
little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you, but you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15 he goes. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Touchdown, Ravens. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And that's caught inside the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, high 7. Lee Griffin.
Throwing, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
You ready? 57, Mike 57. Greystone, travel. I smell fear in that offense. Fire.
Jones on 3rd and 2. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Rosa's kick is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first.